Okay, so another what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. This is what I've been having for breakfast in the mornings. So I just make scrambled eggs in a little bowl in the microwave. I put 3 eggs in there for 1 minute and 30 seconds, scramble them up. Then I use, that's 0 points on the blue plan. And then I use one of these Olay Extreme Wellness High Fiber Tortillas. One of them is only 1 point. They're pretty big, so I'll show you. I mean, they're all folded up in here, but they're pretty big. And then I'm having a bowl of watermelon and cantaloupe, so that's 0 points. And then also I'm having one of these Good and Gather grapefruit sparkling waters, and I just put it in a Starbucks cup that's reusable. And I added a couple packets of these True Lemon packets, so I like to keep those just in my purse. You can add them to water or add them to anything, but if you add them to like a sparkling water, it's really good because I like the fizz of the water and it just adds like a little bit more of a zing to it. So, and then on top of the egg wrap, I'm going to put a little bit of this Truff's hot sauce. I love that, just a little bit of it. A few drops really, honestly, is all you need. And I might top it with a little bit of fat-free cheddar cheese, which is also going to be 0 points. So this whole meal will be 1 point for the tortilla. All right, and here's what it looks like all rolled up. So I just put a little bit of cheese in there, the egg, and since it's 3 eggs, it's quite a chubby little burrito. And then the fruit, so it's very filling for a 1 point breakfast. Okay, I'm having BLT for lunch, so I use this 45 calorie bread. It is, I believe, 2 slices for 2 points, or maybe it's 1 point. I'll have to calculate it out, but I think it's 2 points for 2 slices, so a point a slice. And then I'm using just any like big lettuce and cut up a tomato, and then this is the bacon that I used. You can have 3 slices for 2 points. It's the Appleton Farms bacon from Aldi. It's 50 calories per slice. So that's the one you need to look for. And so yeah, I had 3 slices of that, and then I just toast the bread and I put a little bit of light mayo on and some mustard because that's what I like on my BLTs. So I'll show you the finished product. So this is the sandwich. So I cooked up the bacon and I decided not to use mayonnaise because it was too many points. So I just used 0 points of this French's honey mustard and put that on, and there. So I'm just gonna put the little top on, cut it in. I'm probably gonna skip anything additional that goes with this, like chips or anything like that, because I'm gonna have pretzels for a snack later today. So I'm just gonna have the sandwich for lunch and probably a Built Bar for a dessert after that, so I'll show you that when I eat that. So this is 4 points for the sandwich. Since I'm not having any chips or anything for lunch, I decided to add. All right, for my snack, I'm about to have this Built Bar. This is one of my favorite ones, the coconut almond. I pretty much have one of these every single day. This one is a little bit higher calories than some of the other ones. This one's 130 calories, but it does have 18 grams of protein, 7 fiber, 3 sugar, 5 fat. This one is only 3 Weight Watchers points, and it's basically like a candy bar. They're gluten-free, no preservatives, natural flavorings, so if you are looking for a really great snack, definitely try one of these. I literally had one of these every single day of my journey. They taste just like a candy bar. This one in particular has like little bits of coconut in it, and it's just so good, and little tiny things of almonds. It's honestly like they have so many different flavors. I do have a code if you're a new customer and you want to try it out. You can get $10 off, so I'll leave my link down below. Or if you're a repeat customer, I have a code for 10% off, which is Mrslolalynn 2020. So honestly, if you haven't tried these, they get me through this weight loss journey. Like if I didn't have these, I don't know what I would do, because I just have to eat one every single day. And I've lost a lot of weight doing that because they just keep me satisfied for my sweet tooth. I'm actually having this a little bit later. It's probably around 4 right now. But I'm having 32 grams of pretzels, and I just get those small little pretzel twists, and they're just the off-brand from my grocery store around here. I have half of a Honeycrisp apple and 1 orange all cut up. So it's just 3 points for the pretzels and the fruit is 0 points. All right, for dinner I'm gonna have these spaghetti squash bowls. I have about 11 points left for the day. So spaghetti squash, I just took a spaghetti squash, cut it in half, sprayed the pan, baked it face down for 45 minutes, and then I pulled it apart with forks and it makes the spaghetti squash. Now I'm going to fill it. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this like ground beef mixture. I'm just like reusing these little plastic containers that I got from To-Go Food, but you know, I figure reuse them. So I have like some, I'm not gonna open it because I can't do it one-handed, but it's basically like some lean ground beef in here. It's very super lean ground beef, which I know about 4 ounces is 3 points. So I'm gonna use about 4 ounces, so 3 points worth. And then it has some marinara sauce in it. I'm only gonna count 1 point for the amount of marinara that I used that's already on the sauce. And then also I'm gonna put a little bit extra. So I do that. And then I'm gonna use this as like the creamy base. It's almost gonna be like an Italian. Now you can do anything with these. You can do taco stuffed or anything, which is what I love about them, but I'm doing more Italian. So I'm gonna use this Good Culture cottage cheese. If you've never tried this, I eat the Good Culture cottage cheese every single day. It is so good. It just has like it's just like creamy and like, I can't describe the consistency. Almost feels like cream cheese that you're like digging out. It's so good, almost like whipped cottage cheese. It's just delicious. I love this. I'll never buy a different kind of cottage cheese. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in, and then the meat, some marinara, and then I'm gonna top it with fat-free mozzarella. So I'm basically going to have it come out to be about a cup of this is 3 points. This is 1 point, and then I'm gonna use about 3 or 4 points of meat, and then probably I'll use a point of this. You can use 1/4 cup, but I'm gonna use a little bit more than that. I'm making 2 of these, but I'm only gonna eat 1, and then save the next one. I'm gonna meal prep it for later. So anyways, I'm gonna try and come out around 11 points. I might come up short. If I have any points left over, you can carry over 4 points into tomorrow. So like it goes, not into tomorrow, but into your weekly. So if I have any points left over, whatever it is, I'll probably just carry those into. But yeah, so I'm really excited and looking forward to this because it's a very, very filling, and I just feel like it all kind of works together. Now you can put some Italian seasonings on it, but I just find that it's really good. I spray this fat-free cheese, and then you put it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, maybe even 20 if you just want to get it nice and melty. But I spray, the oven is at 375, by the way. And then I spray it with Pam on top because that helps this cheese melt down better since it is fat-free. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble everything, and then I will show you completely. Okay, this is before I put the cheese. I want you to see like how big these are. Like they're the size of my hand. So they're huge. So it's very, very filling. I put 1 cup of cottage cheese in each. 2 cups comes in the entire container of this. So that's 3 points, and then I used 4 ounces of meat. I just divided it between the 2, which is probably 4 points, honestly. So 7. I use this, I'm counting the sauce as 1 point that I used, and so 8. And then I'm gonna use 1 point of cheese. So these each will be 9 points, which is good because they're enormous. Okay, so this is the finished thing. This bowl is huge. Like I said, it's the size of my hand. I used this Italian herb by avocado oil spray by Chosen Foods, and I just sprayed the cheese with that to help it melt. And then I also put a little bit of this Trader Joe's onion salt on top, which is always like a favorite of mine. So anyways, it's nice and like creamy and like very nice lasagna-y. So I'm just gonna dig in, and when you get it, like this cottage cheese is like all melted and it gets nice and gooey. So I'm excited, and the whole thing is 9 points. So I do have 2 points to carry over into my weeklies. That is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in more meal ideas from me on what I eat in a day, I will go ahead
and link some of the other videos that I've done. And this is on the blue plan, but if you are on the green plan, it's super easy to figure out different calculations based off of you know, what you are plugging into your phone. So just utilize your app and you can figure out the calculations won't be that far off. But these are just ideas and you can make them work for you. Like I said, you can change this and not have it be Italian. Maybe have it be like taco. So much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.